Fleetwood Mac's As Long As You Follow didn't follow their previous hits into the upper regions of the charts, and today we'll ask why it didn't and if it should have. Hey, and welcome to Acting is Reacting with me, JSB. I hope you're well and ready to venture once more out of the top 40 and into the bottom 60. Today we are with Fleetwood Mac and one of the two new tracks on their 1988 Greatest Hits album. This, of course, followed the blockbuster Tango in the Night release from the previous year. The song was co-penned and sung by the wonderful Christine McVie and marked the recording debut of new guitarists Rick Vito and Billy Burnett in the band. That's right, not for the last time. Lindsey Buckingham was gone and it took two guys to replace him. They had, of course, been members since the Tango in the Night tour, so there was already a definite band chemistry in place, but it did seem, commercially at least, as if the magic had evaporated overnight, because following the likes of Big Love, Little Lies, Everywhere, all huge hits from that Tango in the Night album, this one only managed 43 in the US and a pretty dire 66 in the UK, which is crazy given that McVie songs in particular had been such big hits so recently. It did do slightly better elsewhere. It scraped the top 40 in Australia and New Zealand and even made top 20 in Canada. It also hit the top of the adult contemporary charts in the US. And of course the album itself was a massive seller, though that could of course just be down to the fact that it was chock full of massive hits from the full Rumours lineup. But if you like any era of Fleetwood Mac, smash that like button for me now. Ta! Now, his time in the band might have been brief, but Rick Vito cites his solo in this track as the highlight of his tenure. So let's give it, and indeed the whole track, a fresh listen and see why we think it missed the mark, or if it should have done better. Now. Already you can tell it's not shabby guitar playing, is it? Christine's beautiful, sultry voice. I really want to sing this chorus for you, but I know you don't want me to, so I'm restraining myself. Just for you. Yeah, not even the background vocals. The things you make me stop myself from doing. Here's that solo. Yeah, it's tasty, but it's not a Lindsey Buckingham solo, is it? Let's be honest. Yeah. Well, kids, it works for me. All right, Fleetwood Mac, as long as you follow. And yeah, they might have been missing Lindsey's guitar, well, they certainly were, and his production skills, but let's be honest, Rick Vito and Billy Burnett on guitar and Greg Ledani on production are no slouches either. I do think that the main guitar riff on it is the musical highlight, more so than the solo that Rick talked about himself. It's not a bad solo at all, but that's probably the one moment on here that I miss Lindsey. But, you know, it's not a dud track by any stretch. So especially given their recent successes, I'm pretty flummoxed as to why that didn't become a big hit in the time. Did it deserve a lot better? Well, I don't think this is going to surprise you kids, but my verdict is hell yes. It should have joined the long line of Christine smashes from going back to Over My Head and Say You Love Me, and right through to Little Lies and everywhere from Tango in the Night. Speaking of Christine, I have always kind of seen her as being the Mac's secret weapon. She wrote a good half of the hits, but kind of stayed out of the limelight while those American upstarts, Buckingham and Nix, came in and took all the glory from her. Maybe that suited her personality, but I think she never quite got her due when she very much deserved to, and I hope she's having a wonderful afterlife. She is very much missed, and I'm supremely grateful that I got to see her with the band when she rejoined them, but before Lindsey left again, or in this case got booted out. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this song in particular and on the Mac in general, if you wish, and if this sort of thing appeals to you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because there's plenty more where this came from and plenty more yet to come. In fact, on one side of my head, you can see the full Bottom 60 playlist. And if you take a look through that, I'm sure you'll find something else to take your fancy. So I will just say thanks for watching today and bye for now, but not for long.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.